Definitely the first time I got to mix concrete in the concrete lab here at Texas State kind of convinced me to stay in the program. It was one of the first classes I took, so that was probably my favorite memory.
I think my favorite memory of Texas State is just walking around this beautiful campus, especially Sewell Park. It's just a great atmosphere and environment to be around, just for learning and getting to know people.
In my major, we do a lot of collaborative studio work, and I think just working with my classmates together is definitely going to be one of the longest lasting memories I've had.
Yeah, one of my favorite memories would be working on my thesis project with Dr. Hustovic. We had to go find an invasive plant species in the San Marcos River, and we were down hands and knees crawling, army crawling through the mud. So that was really special.
I would say my favorite memory is about 2 years ago, whenever it got really cold, that it snowed a lot. And me and my friends would like sled down the hills, and we just had a fun time. We took a bunch of photos.
I think it's all of like our study groups, our morning talks before classes. I'll always remember those.
I'll shout out my friend Lauren. Go PT majors.
Definitely want to thank my sister Kelly. She helped me get here. Without her, I wouldn't be here today.
Michelle, Olivia, Leva, Kelly, Greg.
I'd love to shout out St. Paul's Outreach and my BOBCATS Catholic community. I'd like to thank my best friend Ashton. She really has been there for me all 4 years, has seen me through every possible moment and experience, and so I really appreciate all of her help through these 4 years.
Shout out to Dr. Reynolds. I had her for history of Gandhi and nonviolent movements, and I have her for my senior seminar class. And she's just so great. She leaves the space open for students to talk about things that are going on in their lives and like how it relates to things that we're learning in class. And so I just really appreciate the space that she made there and her dedication to the history department.
My parents, they have supported me through this whole thing. They pushed me beyond my limits. They encouraged me to go through graduation in 3 years. I have knocked it out in 3 years total, and they push me every day. They get on my nerves sometimes, but I love them.
The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance. May I have your attention, please? The ceremony is about to begin. Graduates, please take your seats at this time. Thank you for your attendance.
I'll shout out my friend Lauren. Go PT
Definitely want to thank my sister Kelly. She helped me get here. Without her, I wouldn't be here today.
Michelle, Olivia, Leva, Kelly, Greg.
I'd love to shout out St. Paul's Outreach and my Bobcat Catholic community.
I'd like to thank my best friend Ashton. She really has been there for me all 4 years, has seen me through every possible moment and experience, and so I really appreciate all of her help through these 4 years.
Shout out to Dr. Reynolds. I had her for history of Gandhi and nonviolent movements, and I have her for my senior seminar class.
This is the sound of one voice, one spirit, one voice, the sound of one who makes a choice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of one voice. This is the sound of voices too, the sound of me singing with you, helping each other to make it through. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices too. This is the sound of voices three, singing together in harmony, surrendering to the mystery. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of voices three. This is the sound of all of us. Jesus, your deeds of power, singing with love and the will to trust. Leave the rest behind and we'll turn to
Good morning. What a great day to be a Bobcat. Welcome to those of you here in the Strahan Arena on the beautiful San Marcos campus, and to those joining us worldwide via live stream. And for our alumni in the audience, welcome home. I'm Dr. Pranesh Ashwath, Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs at Texas State University. Today, we celebrate not only your academic achievements, but also your resilience, dedication, and dreams. As you leave Texas State University, I thank you all for what you have contributed here. After graduation, I hope you add to the legacy of your alma mater, using our shared values as your guideposts after graduation, which include embracing a welcoming spirit, practicing integrity, civility, compassion, and respect, and more importantly, dedicating your life to a greater good. Our world today needs thinkers, leaders, and doers, people who see beyond limitations and work towards progress with compassion. Use what you have learned here to make a difference, and never underestimate the impact of your actions. At this time, I would like to recognize a special group of people joining us here today. If able, would all United States active duty military personnel, veterans, and ROTC students who are graduating today, and those in the audience, please stand and remain standing so that we may show our appreciation to you for your service. Now, will you all please rise for the singing of the national anthem led by Evelyn Toscano.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched so gallantly streaming, and the rockets victory, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let me first introduce a distinguished guest joining me on the platform this morning. Representing the Texas State University system, please welcome Texas State University Distinguished Alumnus, Vice Chairman Don Flores. It is also my pleasure to introduce First Lady Beth Damphus, who is seated to my left in this special guest seating. I will now introduce guests and administrators seated on the platform. Please hold your applause until all have been introduced. Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, Vice President for Student Success. Dr. Shreek Mandayam, Vice President for Research. Mrs. Sandy Pantlick, Vice President of Marketing and Communication. Dr. Michael O'Malley, Dean of the College of Education. Dr. Andrea Gallardo, Dean of the Graduate College. Dr. Heather Galloway, Dean of the Honors College, and Mr. Nico Castillo, President-elect of the Texas State Alumni Association. Please welcome them all. To honor today's graduating class, we are especially pleased that the Texas State Ceremonial Brass will offer some special music. You all for that very wonderful music. At this time, I'm pleased to introduce the President of Texas State University, Dr. Kelly Damphus.
Congratulations to the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations to all of you. This is an extraordinary day, not just for you, but also for your family members as well, all of your loved ones who are here, and for all of us here at Texas State University. What an honor it is to celebrate not just what you've achieved, but what you've become. This is actually one of my favorite graduations. I've done a lot of graduations, but I love this college for a couple reasons. First, you know, you may not know this, but Texas State University graduates more future Texas teachers than any other university in the world. More than Harvard, more than Yale, more than Princeton, more than any other school in Texas. And what I love about that is watching our future educators. Many of them have a stole on. They were student teachers. I see some student teachers right up front here. And their students from their classrooms have signed their stoles, which I think is really pretty cool. And you're such an inspiration, not just to me, but also to those students as well, who I know look up to you and hopefully someday will become Bobcats. There's your plug, all right, Dean O'Malley? It's always a great day to be a Bobcat, but today is unforgettable, because today is the day where you prove to the world, and perhaps even to yourself, that you could do it. Our first graduating class in 1904 had just 32 students. They believed in a future that they couldn't see. Today, you are that future. You are their legacy, and now you're building a legacy of your own. No matter how your path started, whether it was a straight shot, a winding road, or somewhere in between, you are now and forever part of the Bobcat story, and make no mistake, you've earned your place in that story. Yes, you've worked hard, you've shown resilience, you've pushed through moments of doubt and challenge, and that's what it means to be a Bobcat. As I look out at our graduates today, I see more than perseverance, more than resilience. I see victories. I see individuals who faced challenges head on, found their momentum, and wrote their own stories of success. These are experiences that you will carry forward with you as you shape your future. I want to take a moment to tell you about two of our fellow Bobcats who have shared their experiences with me. Today, Madison Coop is celebrating a degree in elementary education and a university that she helped to shape. From a tough freshman start to earning the trust of her peers as a student government senator, Madison transformed challenge into purpose. Her professors and mentors encouraged her every step of the way, helping her grow into an advocate, a scholar, and a future teacher ready to serve her community. Madison, if you're here, let me see where you are. Stand up if you can so we can recognize you. There she is, Madison, a future teacher. Thank you for allowing me to share your story, Madison. John Gonzalez earned his degree with highest honors, but the path that brought him here was anything but easy. He grew up facing hardships that would have stopped many, yet he chose perseverance. Raising 7 children, rebuilding after the Marines, and completing his residency, some of his kids are here, I guess, and completing his residency away from home strengthened his resolve to finish what he started. Supported by his family and friends, John stands today as a proof that purpose can rise from adversity. John, will you please rise if you're able so we can recognize you as John Gonzalez. John should have a stole just for 7 kids. Very good, well done. To all of our graduates, you may see something of yourself in Madison's and John's stories. That same perseverance, that same strength lives in each of you. And I hope the good moments from these years live on with you too. The friends who became family, our Texas State traditions, the laughter, the unexpected moments that turned into lifelong memories, the times that you learned something profound, perhaps in the classroom, perhaps at the river, perhaps at 2 a.m. over tacos. No matter where you learn those lessons, we hope they served you well. Because Texas State did not just shape your future, it gave you moments that you'll carry with you for the rest of your life. Now, for the parents, partners, family members, and friends who supported these graduates, we thank you. You placed your trust in us, and it's been our privilege and honor to grow alongside you. I want to share something a father told me in an email after dropping off his daughter here at Texas State. As a father of 2 daughters myself, his words have stayed with me. And while they come from the experience of letting go of a young adult, the truth behind them speaks to anyone who has ever loved someone through a new beginning. Here are his words. I came home after college drop-off today. Her car wasn't in the driveway. That's when it hit my wife and me. She's not coming back, not for dinner, not to raid the fridge, not to tell me about her day, and I don't need to wait up until she gets home minutes before her curfew. She's starting her new life now. The silence inside was louder than I expected. I haven't been in her room since we moved her out. Perhaps I will soon. I thought I was holding it together until I met a dad at the hotel before we left. Eyes red, voice shaky, struggling with letting go, and so was I. We talked for a while, and I told them that what I've been telling myself, this ache is a part of all of it. It's normal. He's not weak, he's protective. He's poured everything he has into his daughter, and now he's learning what it means to let go with love. And I relate. I said, you've led with love, patience, and strength, and there's a good chance she'll grow into a woman someday who chooses someone just like you. And that seemed to help, and it helped me too. So yeah, check in on the dads and the moms in the coming days. We're proud, we're hopeful, but we're not all okay. And parents in the room, you may remember that time you dropped your child off here and how you felt. I hope that you believe that we did something special with your children when they got here. His words remind us that letting go or stepping back a little is something every supporter experiences, no matter the age of the student or the shape of the family. Some of our graduates left home for the first time. Some returned to school after raising families of their own. Some balanced work, military service, children, marriages, loss, and long commutes. And many were lifted by partners and siblings, colleagues, mentors, and friends and family who carried part of the load with them. I know, for example, there's a young lady named Helen who's graduating today, and Helen's squad is out here. Where's Helen's squad? I think they're out there somewhere. There they are. Helen's squad is over there. They're all wearing Helen's squad's t-shirts right there. Helen, congratulations. Thank you to the family members who made today special. Whoever you are, and however you supported your graduate, this moment belongs to you too. Your belief gave them courage. Your patience gave them room to grow. Your love, steady, fierce, and sometimes quiet, carried them to this day. Thank you for walking alongside them, and thank you for staying hopeful. You watched them grow in ways that may even surprise you, and today they leave here not just as graduates, but as people whose lives were shaped by those who never stopped cheering them forward. You helped them see what they can do. Now, our most distinguished Texas State alumnus, President Lyndon Baines Johnson, believed in surrounding himself with what he called can-do people. When he would gather them together periodically after one of them had done something important, he would say, this is a can-do man, or this is a can-do woman, and it meant someone who had accomplished something big. These were people who believed, they acted, they persisted, and when the odds were long, they kept going, and he would give them a little memento that had the words, can do, inscribed in them. You, class of 2025, if LBJ was with us today, he would call you can-do people, and now it's your turn. As you prepare for what's next, I want you to hold on to these words. The best way to predict the future is to create the future, and you've already started. You've built your foundation through learning, through friendship, through growth, and through sheer determination. Your foundation is strong, tested, and ready, and from here, you will build higher. And when life throws you curveballs, and I promise you it will, remember what got you here. Remember the self-doubt you pushed through, the strength you found when you didn't know you had it. Remember, you've done hard things before, and you can do them again. And just as you counted on others to help you get to this moment, now the world is counting on you, and you might ask, who in their right mind would put their faith in me? Well, look around you. This arena is filled with people who have already placed their hope in you, your faculty, your staff members, mentors, family, friend, Texas, the world beyond. We all believe in you, and we're depending on you, and we know that you are ready. Graduates, you don't just have what it takes to succeed, you have what it takes to lead, to make a difference. And my hope is that you'll show the world that Texas State graduates don't just do well, and I hope you do very well, but that Texas State graduates do good. BOBCATS are compassionate, they're courageous, they're smart, they're a little scrappy, and today might feel like the ending of a life story. But as T.S. Eliot wrote, what feels like the end is often the beginning, and that's why we call today's ceremony Commencement, because it marks the beginning of something only you can create. So go, be bold, be kind, be curious, carry the knowledge, the memories, the friendships you've made here, and let them light the way. Students, on behalf of the entire Texas State community, Thank you for choosing Texas State to be a part of your journey. As you walk in front of the stage in just a few moments, I'll meet you right here. Just take a moment to enjoy it. Don't rush through it. There'll be a photograph right here. And then my wife will be standing here, and she's going to give each of you a challenge coin. And this challenge coin is meant to be a memento in addition to your diploma, a memento that you can put somewhere special that will remind you of this day and your accomplishments. Just a few months ago, Beth and I were in a store somewhere, and this young man came running up and said, "Hey, K-Damp, I remember that challenge coin you gave me? I have it right here. I carry it in my pocket every day as a reminder of what I've done." And I hope you'll find a special place to put that challenge coin yourself. Never forget, Bobcats, once a Bobcat, always a Bobcat. Congratulations to our newest Texas State alumni, the class of 2020. And now it's time to start handing out the degrees. So I invite the Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Pranesh Aswath, to the podium for the certification and conferring of degrees. Provost Aswath.
Thank you. Thank you, President Damphus. Texas State will hold 6 commencement ceremonies this weekend. In this morning's ceremony, we are recognizing candidates in the Graduate College and the College of Education. We will now begin conferring degrees. Will all of our candidates please stand and remain standing? The academic herd that is worn by recipients of doctoral, specialist, and master's degrees includes colored velvet that signifies the degree earned. The special lining in the hood represents the school colors of Texas State universities. Worn by some baccalaureate candidates, the maroon and gold solid cords signify academic honors, which is specially noted in the commencement program. In addition, crystal medallions worn by these candidates signify the Honors College designation. President Damphus, on behalf of the faculty, the college deans, and the Dean of the Graduate College, I'm pleased to certify to you that the qualified students have completed all requirements for the various degrees. We recommend that their degrees be conferred.
Now, upon the recommendation of the faculty, deans, and the provost, and by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the Texas State University System and by the state of Texas, I hereby award to you these various degrees with all the associated rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, graduates.
Please be seated. We will now proceed to the diploma presentations. Daniel Schumacher, manager of KTSW radio station and Faculty of Journalism and Mass Communication, will serve as our reader. Will the appropriate individuals please take their places for the presentation at this time? One of the best things about being a Bobcat is that we are truly a family. It's what makes the next part of the ceremony very special to me. This morning, we will recognize a degree awarded posthumously to Kieri Alisa Espino, who was a member of the graduating class who passed away too soon. We celebrate her achievements and her enduring legacy by honoring her today. I would like to ask members of Kiera's family and friends in the audience to rise to be recognized. Carrie's family may now come forward to receive her diploma.
Cum laude.
We will now proceed to the diploma presentation for our doctoral candidates.
Out of respect for the dignity of this commencement ceremony, and out of consideration for the comfort and safety of all audience members, we ask that guests refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers during the calling of the graduate names. Also, all graduates and guests are asked to please stay throughout the presentations. Chez Milere Funbi Adelogba, Doctor of Philosophy, major in post-secondary student success in learning, literacy, and mathematics, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Carlton Fong. Amanda Coretta Bolding, Doctor of Philosophy, major in school improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Rolf Strabar. Matthew Stephen Deloach, Doctor of Philosophy, major in school improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Khalid Arar. Juanita Galavis, Doctor of Philosophy, major in school improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Melissa A. Martinez. Griselda Galindo Vargas, Doctor of Philosophy, major in school improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Dion L. Davis. Amber Michelle Joyce, Doctor of Philosophy, major in school improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Miguel Guajardo. Heather Nicole Christoph, Doctor of Philosophy, major in adult professional and community education, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Joellen Coriel. Adrienne Taylor, Doctor of Philosophy, major in adult, professional, and community education, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Joellen Coriel. Isabella Alicia Maria Vigil, Doctor of Philosophy, major in school improvement, will be hooded by their research professor, Dr. Miguel Guajardo. Please join me in extending another round of applause for our doctoral graduates. We will now recognize graduates receiving specialist and master's degrees. Nadia Mata. Jesslyn Diane Malner. Walker Wyatt Bolt. Marissa Alexis Hernandez. Cameron Lynn Carroll. Hannah Nicole King. Anne Marie Gunn. Janina N. Villarreal. Thomas John Larson. Dion Terrell Moore. Juan Manuel Flores Gonzalez. Alexandra Jolie Guillory. Ryan C. Harris. Michael Gabriel Serrato. Abril Lopez Melchor. Alyssa Adriana Munoz. Fatima Alexandria Enriquez. Georgina Lou Ramos Rodriguez. Kaylin Divine Skaggs. Melissa Munoz Menchaca. Joanna De Los Santos. Elizabeth Catherine Flynn. Delaney Meese. Arishan Deschanel Chappelle. Matilda Christine Robinson. Amber Melissa Scarborough Rodriguez. Carrie Michelle Salter. Claudia Michelle Hill. Anissa Oni Shade Kuti. Peyton D. Ivy. Delilah Torres. Christopher Royce Laercy. Layla Danielle Choate. Gilberto Angel Martinez III. Madison Starley Kynard. Ronaldo Alfonso Amaya. Jamie Elizabeth Pena. Samantha Jo Shepard. Tanisha Zane Pierce. Jasmine Angel Torres. Emily Marie Aguilar. Katrina S. Navarro. Elana Yofi. Osval Sosera. Amber Rajani. Amanda Micah Brundage. Caleb Shane Clay. Asia Dion Bondurant. Abigail Jean Torres. Brianna Lynn Lopez. Carol Marie Lewis. Jason Kai Nguyen. Jocelyn Aguirre. Noemi Brito. Mitzel Dianira Yatvalle. Morgan Rhiannon Walker. Victoria Anderson. Subina Karki. Olivia Barrientos Alvarado. Jenny A. Ramirez. Naomi Ramerth. Anupama Thapa. Riley F. Donato. Alexandra Lee Brack. Danielle Marie Peartree. Jennifer Jean Wilson. Brendan M. Mack. Antonio Arcadio Silva. Eliana Lizette Balderas. Kimberly Manuel. Madison Elizabeth Sneed. Holly Schiefelbein. Bryn Peck Lorberg. Jessica Manichi. Brandon M. King. Alyssa Renee Dickerson. Ashley N. Shaw Anders. John David Rios. Dale M. Sims. Andrea Emma Pena. Tasha Finnell. Our final presentation will be to honor graduates receiving baccalaureate degrees. Aiden T. Martinez, cum laude. Justin Thomas Williams. Sydney Mickley. Connor J. Starr. Katie Deborah Winters, cum laude. Luis David Rivas. Jennifer Elaine Farrell. John D. Gonzalez, summa cum laude. Sarah A. Holmes, cum laude. Drake Thomas James Parker. William R. Clements, cum laude. Matthew Peter Garcia, magna cum laude. Trung Quoc Tran, summa cum laude. Bryson Ray Chambliss. Stephanie M. Reeser, magna cum laude. Asli Abdul Osman. Sheikh Nahid Hassan, summa cum laude. Ariana Bowie. Tanner Habe. Brandon M. Quinn, cum laude. Quentre Isaiah Dennis. Alexi Curtis, cum laude. Victoria Maria Jervich. Robert Seidenberger. Adrian Espithia, summa cum laude. Andres Isidoro Garza, summa cum laude. Araceli Silva Lozano. Whitney Neely. Angelina Saldana. Brandy Michelle Guyton. Olivia Letney, summa cum laude. Olivia Gattell. Carrie Lynn Sheffield. Alec Chanel Hartz. Grace E. Hale, magna cum laude. Gabriel Michael Britt. Helen Reyes, summa cum laude. Kimberly Garcia, cum laude. Ana Maria Avila, summa cum laude. Justin Sislevich, cum laude. Douglas R. Sanders, magna cum laude. Isabel Marie Marquez. Isabella Fogg, magna cum laude. Kate Morgan Saladay. Skylar Brooke Sitterly, magna cum laude. Brandon Carroll Taylor, summa cum laude. Nicholas Xerxes Konufke, summa cum laude. Xander Lee Edwards. Cade Patrick Morrison. Sarah Rickards. Cynthia Michelle St. Juan. Jackson Tyler Ekstrom. Emily Grace Mitchell. Catherine G. Neely. Hannah Faye Harrison Cornwall. Alexis E. Hayes. Sebastian J. Spack. Hennessy's Esparza Leal, magna cum laude. Mason Marie Barthélemy. Alyssa Alejandra Torres. Sophia M. Zapata. Garen Cole Randall. David S. Parker. Aliyah Katharina Miller. Hannah Daines, summa cum laude. Megan C. Epley, summa cum laude. Chloe Royer, summa cum laude. Brooke Stockbridge, summa cum laude. Lexi J. Garcia. Elizabeth Gail Smith, magna cum laude. Morgan Roan. Dyla Palacios. Jalen D. Jeffrey. Ethan Richie Enriquez. Shelby Folks. Kirsten Dawson, summa cum laude. J.C. Rossler, magna cum laude. Sadie Marie Nickham, magna cum laude. Zachary Alexander Salinas. Cassandra Lynette Gonzalez. Jaleesa Monet Johnson. Jaden Kyle Parrish, cum laude. Lara Marshall. Kaylee Elaine Love, cum laude. Cynthia Hasmin Sigaran. Madison Claire Coop. Madison Claire Cope, magna cum laude. Christina Ortiz Figueroa, cum laude. Fernando Alberto Andrade. Dorian Dwayne Strawn. Tyler Black. Richard Joseph Roth. Isabel Medina. Hanan Abafida. Catherine L. Hall. John Garrett Rutkowski, cum laude. Isaiah Nahum Granado. Carlos David Bolivar. Bailey Joanne Phelps. Madeline Isabel Alvarez. Victoria Elvina Villarreal, cum laude. Jacqueline Vences, magna cum laude. Molly P. Gardner, summa cum laude. Maribel Ayala Santana. Rachel Elizabeth Sims, summa cum laude. Subin An, summa cum laude. Sparkle Lorlise Zaman, summa cum laude. Marin Meyer, magna cum laude. Brooke Lynn Lopez. Chloe Vosberg. Megan Lee Lilly. Kaysen Kenneth Loverin O'Reilly. Jackson Tate Spears. Inesh Lal. Guadalupe Janet Martinez Grimaldo, cum laude. Bailey Welsh. Lulu I. Clemens. Holland Brooke Lamberts. Sophie G. Flowers. Daisy Guston, summa cum laude. Stephanie Lizette Rogers. Cameron Elise Kinezic. Travis Sanchez Jenkins. Michaela Ariana Mendez, magna cum laude. Brandon J. Crookston. Caitlin Trinity Westenberg. Bruce Lee Tlowell, magna cum laude. Emily Rose Young. Vivian Marie Milko, summa cum laude. Leah Michelle Markin, magna cum laude. Kaylin Brown, summa cum laude. Danielle Jacqueline Hernandez, summa cum laude. Carla Alejandra Mendez Flores, cum laude. Melanie Rodriguez, cum laude. Cristina Noemi Prieto Diaz. Jacqueline Chavez Martinez, summa cum laude. Abigail Hannah Rendon. Alyssa Grace Anthony, cum laude. Jezebel Rebelus, magna cum laude. Tyler H. Molis. Alexis Ryan Willard. Surad Abdi Yusuf. Alyssa Gonzalez. Celine Manuela Daly. Jada Simone Lee. Paige Wissane. Monica Lucero Martinez. Brittany Diane Catherine Barr, cum laude. Carter Robinson Williams. Brianna Christine Fruge, summa cum laude. Tran Nguyen, summa cum laude. Amanda Michelle Jones, magna cum laude. Emily Catherine McDaniel, magna cum laude. Kasaya Sidnor. Hallie Kessinger. Noah Robert Zuklik, cum laude. Samantha Alejandra Ramirez, cum laude. Jenna Lynn Rush. Keegan Westmoreland. Gabrielle Arismendi, magna cum laude. Naid Gabriela Moreno. Andrea Yvette De Leon. Christiana Cantu, summa cum laude. Julia Lynn Gill, cum laude. Mariana S. Hernandez, summa cum laude. Vanessa Molina Gallardo, magna cum laude. Jaylene Valenzuela. Daniela Renee Estrada. Haley Michelle Schmidt, summa cum laude. Kayla Wisnowski, summa cum laude. Luis Rios, summa cum laude. Caitlin Karen Seymour, magna cum laude. Leandra Rocha. Cynthia Anaí Maldonado. Anastasia N. Milazzo. Leila Osorio. Gary Rudy Ernest Nielsen, magna cum laude. Christina K. Ray, cum laude. Brooke Carley, cum laude. William Coleman V. Joshua Dylan Bennett. Barbara Mtanus. R. Gonzalez. Victoria Whitfield. Jonathan Daniel Martinez Calderon. Abigail Elizabeth Williams, summa cum laude. Julie Simmering. Brianna Rose Salazar, cum laude. J.C. Sullivan, magna cum laude. Tori Madison Jules. Alyssa Michelle Hart, summa cum laude. Olga Janelle Ramos, magna cum laude. Beatrice Irene Bocanegra. Kaylee B. Norman, magna cum laude. Jordan Alexis Patterson, summa cum laude. Brooke Morales. Gabriela Santoso, cum laude. Bryn Elizabeth Cantera. Brianna Brandes, magna cum laude. Chase Elizabeth Ingram, summa cum laude. Carla M. Elarimo, magna cum laude. Shayna Lachey Gordon. Mason Paul Lemmy. Oscar Silva Jr. Bethany Perry. Rebecca Michaela Hernandez. Magdalene Ray McDermott. Tommy Beednell, summa cum laude. Lawson M. Benedict. Joanna Consuelo Ramos Martinez, summa cum laude. Christina Marie Giat, summa cum laude. Jakira Leanne Kaiser. Marisol Leon, summa cum laude. Tamia Morgan, summa cum laude. Camille Martinez. Samantha Catherine Bailey, magna cum laude. Jessica Ann Redfern, cum laude. Eden Aceves. Desiree Sky Rangel, summa cum laude. Angelica Adriana Idar. Erin Melody Clausen. Angela Gatto. Connor Wilson. Sullivan Russell Burns. Camden J. Grogan. Torrance Allen Burgess Jr. Daniela Milady Coronado, cum laude. Diana Lisette Cardenas Romo, magna cum laude. Trey Allen Murphy. Imagine Homer, magna cum laude. Erica Rochelle Jordan, magna cum laude. Grace Sarah Nicole Maxwell Tavis, magna cum laude. Willow Ziola Bryan. Tamara Nicole Tran. Ashley Claire, sum laude. Kennedy Jones, summa cum laude. Nathaniel Cherokee Rhodes. Shyla Marie Gilbert. Elida Marie Losoya. Emily Elizabeth Cruz, summa cum laude. Victoria Perez. Dante Vigo Montalvo, magna cum laude. Abel Ruiz Rodriguez, summa cum laude. Brock M. Simsek. Christian Lane Reeves. Brody Leon McNett. Raleigh J. Watts, summa cum laude. Vanessa Ramirez. Alberto Flores Jr., magna cum laude. Sage Hunter Santos. Cristina Carranza. Leila Canizales. Asha Rose Musk. Yanai Taylor. Amelia Podnosinski, summa cum laude. JCS Remington, cum laude. Molly Avery Cleveland. Olivia G. Shaw, magna cum laude. Edward Jesse Flores. Saul Omar Gallo Saceta. Mary Tran, cum laude. Emily Kampandu. Jesus Paniagua Gomez. Jacqueline Perez Tranquilino. Carson Lachlan Daniel Morris. Ava Elise Melvin. Cameron Dalzell. Bailey Polston, summa cum laude. Joel Leos. Anissa Maria Perez. Shalisha Meditz, cum laude. Allison Elaine Brown. Miriam Reitz, summa cum laude. McKenna Grace Keneal, cum laude. Teresa Marie Ryan. Kiana Ray Nelder, summa cum laude. Emily N. Haig. Riley Jalyn Lane, summa cum laude. Sophia Riojas, magna cum laude. Sophia Corsi. Annika Suzanne Lewis, cum laude. Meg A. Wayne Scott. Lauren Elizabeth Hopkins, summa cum laude. Stoughton Baker. Braden Isaiah Smith. Alejandra Sanchez, summa cum laude. Jonathan Hernandez. Daniela M. Granado Hundley, cum laude. Ebeth Espinoza. Sarah Wilson. Serena E. Guardiola. Adriana Josephine Palomo. Isabella Caraballo. Kayla Michelle Watts. Corinne Juliana Sukup. Ariana Abigail Solis. Kayla Mirari Benitez, magna cum laude. Ariadna Rodolfo Chassin, cum laude. Amy Astrid Bejarano Romero, magna cum laude. Alexis Hertel, cum laude. Carla Soeli Miranda Gomez, summa cum laude. Zaida Zelet Plancarte. Suzette Mendoza Rios. Matthew Alexander Lopez, magna cum laude. Charlie Leota. Tessa M. Gustavus. Iris Auralia Ortega, cum laude. Alexandra Robinson. Min Chao T. Lee, magna cum laude. Morgan L. Roberts. Kaylee Rose Fakuda, summa cum laude. Julia C. Pearson, cum laude. Abigail Calhoun. Abigail Jennings, cum laude. Alyssa Valadez. Carson Delane Lawrence. Ryan Kalen Link. Javier Espinoza Jr. Ashley Denise Rodriguez. Aaron D., summa cum laude. McKenna Shea Castorena, summa cum laude. Tajay Porsche. Joey D. Kubacek, summa cum laude. SN Hatem El Kardani, summa cum laude. Valeria Lopez. Fatima Hernandez, cum laude. Isabella R. Hughes, summa cum laude. Faith Rayanne Gonzalez. Sabrina Maria Becker. Rachel Vickers. Thong Bien. Charlize Ann Spears. Elena Faye Dodd. Jenny Marie Legans, summa cum laude. Genesis De Leon Chavira. Lacey Calhoun III. Gracie Bell Green. Ricky Alexander Martinez. Tiffany Deanna Hawthorne. Ruth Lauren Crow, cum laude. Mariana Lizeth Oviedo, cum laude. Cameron Isaiah Chavez. Anthony Traylon Ray Payne. Khalil Alexander. Timir Kedron Jackson. Olisa Mecca Obibo. Haley C. Brown. Emily K. Vasquez, magna cum laude. Cheyenne M. Carter. Isaiah N. Ballard. Ifueko E. Yoefo. Luis Ortiz Jr. Maria Rosabella Alejandria. Lauren Elise Alexander, summa cum laude. Itzel Ariadna Lara Pijon. Emily B. Vega. Chase Edward Williams. Lysander Moyolo. Michael B. Nkocha. Caitlin May Gimbernardi, magna cum laude. Kayla Elizabeth Gonzalez. Alessandra Cesarina DePriel. Jordan Jeremy Strider. Jediah Nelson. Jimmy Lee. This concludes presentations for the baccalaureate graduates. President Danfus will now return to the stage. Will all of the graduates please stand? Please stand. Let's congratulate these graduates. Please be seated.
Congratulations, graduates. To celebrate our graduates' significant achievements, I'm pleased to call Dr. Cynthia Hernandez, our Vice President for Student Success, to the podium. Dr. Hernandez?
Dr. Danfus, what a great day to be a Bobcat, am I right? Graduates, those of you with Texas State rings, can you hold them high in the air? You may now turn your ring facing outward to symbolize your degree here at Texas State University. Congratulations. Students, I'm going to ask you now to participate in another time-honored tradition. And this is going to symbolize your most recent achievement of graduating from Texas State. Take the tassel and move it from the right side to the left side. Congratulations. As we begin to close our ceremony today, we want to express appreciation to everybody who has helped make this day special, including our School of Music students, Evelyn Toscano and Mason Asbury, and the Texas State Ceremonial Brass Ensemble led by Dr. Kyle Glazer for their outstanding performances today. I would also like to thank the faculty who served as marshals for the ceremony and recognize Dr. Jo Beth Ostrike, faculty in the Department of Curriculum and Instruction and a member of our Senate Advisory Group who served as our mace bearer today. Thank you all very much. Please join me in showing appreciation for our interpreters, Amanda Counter and Laura Cole. And to the entire commencement team and all of our public safety officers who assisted us here today, thank you all very much. Now, for one last time, would our graduates and the faculty and staff who educated and supported these graduates please stand and remain standing? Now, I suspect that there are many parents, spouses, partners, children, grandparents, brothers, sisters, aunties who are dressed to the nines, some tíos out there who haven't left yet to make the carne asada, cousins and other family and friends who have supported and encouraged these graduates. Would you please stand and remain standing? Come on up. Please join me in welcoming Texas State's newest alumni. Congratulations, graduates. Now, graduates, I know that there are some of you out there who have been looking forward to a celebratory jump in the cool waters of the San Marcos River. Please do note that our water levels in the river are really, really low, so please be cautious and look for the signs that are marking the low areas. Remember to take everything out of your pockets. Those challenge coins and cell phones sink really fast. And if you do choose to jump, please stay safe. As we close our ceremony, will you all please join us in singing the Texas State alma mater? Mason's going to come up here and lead us. Nico's going to join us with the Heart of Texas hand sign. And then following the alma mater, Dr. Danfus is going to return to the podium for a couple of brief remarks, and then students, the staff will lead you out the back row by row, and you can join your family and friends outside of the arena. Thank you all for your attendance here today, and I'm going to turn it over to Mason.
If you passed all of your finals, you are now graduates. That means you're now alumni. If you haven't, come see me later. All right, so we invite you to come back to Texas State as often as you can. When you come back to a sporting event, you're going to engage in a time-honored tradition of doing the Texas State cheer. We'll do that for the first time as alumni. What we're going to do is divide the crowd in half. Faculty over here are going to be doing State, over here we'll be doing Texas over here, right? We'll go Texas, State. Texas, State, divide it right in half. We'll do that 3 times. Then, eat 'em up, go Cats go. Do that twice. Don't leave me hanging on the second one, and then you're dismissed. All right, you guys ready? You guys gonna join me? Ready. All right. Texas! State! Texas! State! Texas! State! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Eat 'em up, go Cats go! Congratulations, the class of 2025.